Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a fire in Somerset damaged 2 houses and one in Tennessee burnt a church down. Plus, a kid performed a heroic act when he saw someone else drowning in a pool.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Olivia Calfee. We are coming up on 6:30 on Monday, June 3rd. Now let's send it over to meteorologist Tim Drawbridge for a look at your forecast this morning.
Good morning, Olivia. Good morning, everyone. Cool view on the web camera this morning. You see the fluctuations, the changes with the low clouds and fog, and it's continuing to evolve outside our door here in Hazard. And some of our visibilities even lower than that down toward Harlan. Quarter of a mile or less your way. Same deal London down toward Williamsburg, and the visibility dropping again across our northern counties. Dense fog advisory in effect outside our viewing area. Don't discount the fact just because there's not an official quote unquote issuance that you're not going to run into some fog banks this morning that are pretty darn thick. Extra time, pedal off the metal. All right, temperature-wise, 59 to 64 across the Commonwealth right now. And again, we have our little disturbance rotating out, taking the sprinkles away from us. Puckville and Harlan right now in our counties into Virginia. Otherwise, we're turning partly sunny once we burn off the fog for the rest of us, with the risk of a pop-up shower or thunder shower this afternoon and a high of 83. I'll look ahead through the rest of the week. First Alert 7-day forecast as we head through this half hour. Olivia?
All right, Tim, thank you. Kentucky State Police is looking for a missing person out of Knox County. Trooper Shane Jacobs with KSP Post 10 says 42-year-old Jennifer Hensley was last seen wearing a gray shirt, gray shorts, and black shoes and driving a white 2012 Chevrolet Equinox. She is 5'7" and has black hair. Jacobs says the family reported her missing and says the family has not seen her since Friday, May 31st around 1 p.m. Anyone that has information is urged to contact Post 10 Harlan at 606-573-3131. One Monticello man was arrested Saturday night for drug trafficking. The Wayne County Sheriff's Office says they received complaints of a man trafficking heroin and fentanyl. An ongoing investigation led to a search warrant at a residence in Lincoln Avenue. With the help of Monticello police, deputies found more than 6 grams of heroin and a fentanyl mixture. Marty McGuire was charged for trafficking in heroin and carfentanil, a fentanyl derivative. McGuire was also charged with failure to pay or show cause on the underlying charge of possession of a controlled substance. McGuire was taken to the Wayne County Detention Center. A man in Clay County accused of killing Johnny Lynn Curry in September of 2020 will be sentenced later today. Terry Wagers pled guilty to manslaughter on May 2nd. The charge was amended down from murder. Sheriff's deputies say it happened Labor Day weekend when Wagers called 911 to turn himself in. He also surrendered the gun used in the shooting. He will be sentenced today at 1 o'clock in Clay County. One Clay County man is behind bars for an assault. Brian Bilbrey was arrested Saturday and charged with assault and disorderly conduct. Bilbrey is currently being held in the Clay County Detention Center. A Whitley County man accused of shooting at a family member will be sentenced later today. 25-year-old Brady Bowman was arrested back in January of 2023. After shooting at a family member, Bowman left the Pleasant View community area. Bowman was located on top of a mountain in a tree stand and was charged with wanton endangerment. Bowman is scheduled to be sentenced tomorrow at 1 p.m. Saturday morning, 2 houses in Somerset were damaged in a fire. It occurred on Cotter Avenue, where crews found a single-family home with fire blowing out the windows and roof. Officials with the Somerset Fire Department reported that when they entered the burning building, they found the floors had collapsed. A neighboring home was also damaged. No injuries were reported, and everyone made it out safe. A fire on Saturday night at a church in Claiborne County left many people shocked and heartbroken. The Springdale Baptist Church in Tazewell, Tennessee was destroyed in the fire. Crews worked fast to stop the flames from spreading to the entire building. Despite the devastation, people still gathered together for Sunday service. Fire Chief Matthew Seals says he used to go to church there and says seeing what happened has not been easy.
We got some photos and stuff, and like I said, my parents just live right behind the church here and everything, and it was just completely devastating. Just made me sick to my stomach.
No one was hurt in the fire, and Pastor Brandon Christian says service will continue at Big Springs Primitive Baptist Church every Sunday at 10 a.m. Most of the time when you see a hero, it's in a movie or in a book, but here in Eastern Kentucky, all you have to do is walk down the street to find one. On Saturday, May 25th, 9-year-old Noah Gibson from Jenkins was on vacation with his family, staying at a Holiday Inn when he watched another child dive into the pool and start to drown. Seeing this, Noah sprang into action, eventually saving the boy's life. His father, Ben Gibson, says he was proud of his son for springing into action, saying it is something you do not see every day. The Holiday Inn pool had a sign depicting no lifeguard on duty to warn swimmers of the potential danger at the pool. The city of Beattyville recently recognized a new attraction on Main Street. City officials began working on revitalizing the city in 2006. The town square was recognized as the best outdoor space improvement for the Kentucky Main Street program. Main Street Director Teresa Mays says the program has helped them a lot throughout the years.
The Kentucky Main Street program is the oldest Main Street program in the nation. It provides us with resources both state and nationwide. It makes us part of a bigger picture. So we are honored that this town square was chosen as the best outdoor space.
Mays says they are continuing to revitalize the city with several new businesses and the town square to keep bringing folks to the area. Last year, Alice Lloyd College began renovations after students went home for summer break. And with most renovations around campus completed, Alice Lloyd can now give more opportunities for students to earn an education. President Jim Stepp says he is excited for what it means for future classes.
Significant improvements to our infrastructure, nearly $100 million of improvements to campus over the last several years, including new dormitories for women, and we're doing multi-million-dollar improvements upon men's dormitories. So we're positioned to take more students in the next few years, and it would be wonderful to be able to do that with Mountain students.
Alice Lloyd officials say the college also completed work on the new retaining wall as well as a new bell tower chapel. Blood donors could earn a one-day pass to an amusement park and more. People who donate blood today or Tuesday at Kentucky Blood Center's Pikeville, Somerset, or Tri-County locations will receive a one-day general admission ticket to Cincinnati's Kings Island, good for any day this summer. Donors will also be entered into a drawing to win 2 tickets to see Taylor Swift perform live November 3rd in Indianapolis, plus a $500 Visa gift card to help with travel. Donor centers are open both days from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Donors must be at least 17 years old, weigh at least 110 pounds, be in general good health, show a photo ID, and meet additional requirements. 16-year-old donors must have a signed parental permission slip, which can be found at kybloodcenter.org.
Good Monday to you. Fog is a problem again across the Commonwealth this morning across our eastern counties. Not bad. Jonesville to Wise, Pikeville to Prestonsburg. But as you make your way toward I-75, and especially now along and south of the Hal Rogers, visibilities have dropped here over the last hour. Now, technically or officially, we don't have a dense fog advisory in effect for eastern and southern Kentucky. It's central Kentucky up into Covington, Cincinnati, and Maysville. Don't discount the fact that you're going to run into some thick fog banks and the visibility drops very quickly. So pedal off the metal to work in school today. 59 to 65 temperature-wise right now. Again, we will see this weakness that's rotating through the flow, the sprinkles, and the cloud cover issues lingering out to our east. That's kicking out of here. So skies will turn partly sunny after we burn off the fog this morning, but we do run the risk of a pop-up shower or thunder shower this afternoon. High today in Hazard up to 83. A look ahead at the rest of the week. That's coming up in a few moments. Olivia?
Thanks, Tim, and thank you for joining us. The time is now 6:39. Still to come on Mountain News this morning. A drive-by shooting injured 25 people and killed one last night in Ohio.